and good morning. Welcome, happy readers. Today we are talking about making reading more fun. And I am trying to get my computer to cooperate with me. There we are. Okay, so my name is Christy Wrightwild. I am the founder of Read the Next Book. Read the Next Book is a subscription box for children ages 4 to 8, and we help parents create an engaging, multisensory reading experience for their children so that they can, fall in love with reading and become lifelong happy readers. So, hello, Audrey. As you make your way into the video, even if you're watching the replay, say hello. I'd love to meet each and every one of you. So, again, today we're talking about 5 simple ways to make reading a little bit more fun for your kiddos. Okay. Before I forget, if you're not signed up for the waitlist yet, you can go to readthenextbook.com/waitlist and get on the waitlist for our holiday box, which is coming very soon. Okay, the first thing that that you can do to help make reading more fun is to let your child, so I broke it down by the 5 senses, okay? So the first one is to see, and I have 3 little tips for each one. And I'm looking at my little brochure here, but you can let your child look at the pictures, and let's get a little more light going on here. You can let your child look at the pictures as you're reading them the book. You can go on a scavenger hunt to find certain things in the book. That's a lot of fun. And let your child see you reading as a good example, right? So be a good example for your children, and they will understand and know that reading is important, right? Okay, next up is the sense of smell. So have you ever, I do have a book. Okay. I was like, I don't have a book. How can I not have a book nearby me? I have books behind me. You can see those. But this is just one of my books. Have you ever smelled a book, right? Let your kids open a book and smell it. These days, it's like, especially if it's a brand new book, maybe even if it comes from the library, and then brand new books come from the bookstore too. But books have a certain scent, and it's just amazing. And if kids experience that, they're missing out on part of the experience. You could light a candle. I've got plenty of candles beside me here. My summery scent, pineapple mango. There we go, pineapple mango. Ooh, yummy. It's almost empty. My daughter says we need to go back to Bath & Body Works and get a new fall scent before all the fall scents are gone because the holidays are right around the corner. But yeah, so you could light a candle, something to give a little extra sensory smell to the reading experience. You could gather some flowers and just have flowers nearby. Just anything, like let them smell while they're reading. Or if the book has some smells, you can talk about those smells as well. Go on a smell scavenger hunt. Next up is taste. So with taste, you can let your child chew gum, especially the minty kind, if you're into that. But it can help them. It's just like it fires different brain synapses in your brain or whatever, and that can help bring the reading to life. You can make and taste foods that you see, like in the books that you read. If there are foods in those stories, you can go in the kitchen and create a recipe. Make something fun. Just create something cool and have a little tasting session with it. Another thing is you can let your child eat a lollipop or a peppermint or something like that. It's just a simple hard candy if they're not too young, of course. Then while you're reading, so they're not going to get their sticky hands all over the book because you'll be reading it aloud to them. But that is something that you can do, and it brings that sense of taste. Again, it's a multi-sensory experience. They will naturally, subconsciously associate the positive experiences from good smells, good tastes, and visual things like looking at the pictures in the book that will help them associate fun, happy experiences with reading so that reading doesn't become a chore and doesn't feel like it's something that they're afraid of, right? Okay, next up we have touch. So let your child turn the pages of the book. Even if you're not reading to them, hello and welcome. And like if it's not story time, you're not reading, they can still sit and turn the pages, even if they're 2 or 3. My son, I have the cutest little picture of him way back when he was about 2 or 3 years old. And we had this alphabet book, and it was a super, super simple book. And it was all the dogs, and it was just like 1 or 2 words per page with all the dogs. I still have the book. I'll have to show it to you guys sometime. But he was just sitting there turning the pages, like pretending he was reading, and that's what they do when they're really young, at that young 2 or 3-year-old age. But even if they're 5, 6, 7, 8, you can let them look at the books themselves. You can let them try to read it themselves. That's fine. Okay, another thing for touch. Give your child something soft and cuddly. Like we have back here, our friend, Randall the teddy bear, soft and cuddly to hold on to while you read to them. Yes, you are probably soft and cuddly too, but if they have something, then when they see that reading buddy of theirs and when they hold it, again, they will associate those positive feelings with reading. And then lastly, for the touch one, is provide a comfy place to read. Let them just be comfortable. They can lay in the bed, sit in your lap, sit on a comfortable couch next to you. You could even make a little tent fort in the living room. You know, whatever is kind of fun but comfortable, you know, that has to do with touch. And lastly, we have the sense of hearing, the sense of sound. So this is the biggest one. Read aloud to your child every single day. I did that until my kids were like 12. That's, a lot of people think that's kind of old to be reading aloud to your kids, but honestly, I kind of wish that I had kept going. Like my kids are now, they're like 14 and 17, so yeah, not a whole lot of reading aloud to them these days. But reading aloud to your kids every day, they will hear the language. You can buddy read with your child and take turns reading. I did that with my daughter, where there's this book, and it's designed, it's like poetry. And so there's like, I don't know, 10, 20 poems in it, but it has like a red section and a blue section. So each of you take turns doing that. And then the text is colored. The center text is purple. So whatever's purple, you both read together. And so that's really fun for beginning readers to do something like that. Or even if it's just a regular picture book and you buddy read, like they could read 1 sentence, you could read 5 sentences. They could read 1 page, you could read left page, right page, you know, and the text on a picture book is pretty short. They may need some help with some of the words, depending on the type of picture book, you know. But that's fun to do, is buddy reading, so they'll hear your voice and their own voice as they're reading aloud, and that helps them become stronger readers. And lastly, let your child read a book aloud to you sometimes. So as they become stronger and stronger readers, and you can read aloud to, let them read aloud to you, you can listen, and it just kind of gives them a boost of confidence. So those are 5 ways to make reading more fun for your kids, is to involve the 5 senses. We have sight, smell, taste, touch, and sound. And when you are able to involve all of those 5 senses, it does help reading become more alive for them. Okay, so reminder, if you have not signed up yet for the Holiday Box waitlist, be sure you do that. The link is right in here somewhere. And if you enjoyed this, please share this post, share this video with your friends. Tag someone you know who has kids in the comments. That would be wonderful. And I will see you guys tomorrow. I'm going to be going live every day for a little while, and just keep going. So I will talk to you guys later. Bye!